Ooh, Nelly. I got to get my sweatshirts and stuff out, man. It's cold out today. I think there's a frost warning at the Red Brick House. Oh, my goodness. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Oh my God. Okay. It's been a crazy day with Jerry Jones. And you know what? I'm going to turn the frown upside down, so to speak. You know, because I've been mad all day in realizing how stupid Jerry Jones looks and how much he has screwed over our fans. Okay. Forgive me, my HVAC system, I think, is on its last leg. It's making a lot more noise than usual, and I think it's time to replace it. I think that one's been there for about 12 years, and it's time to get actually one that's more energy efficient. Hopefully I'll save some electric bill. So I need to talk to my brother. So forgive me, it sounds like, yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, back to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, you know, they always say, never let him see you sweat. Jerry Jones, apparently, this shit is getting to him. The fans being upset, the people beginning to question him literally saying that, you know, I don't want people that I pay, that I write checks to question me, which lets the cat out of the bag that all he's looking for is yes men. That people can literally see the train coming down the track, but you better not say anything to the boss. You better let that train just go ahead and hit us. Because, you know, he's writing the checks. But maybe this season is lost. I don't know. You know, it's the darkest before the dawn. Maybe the Cowboys get a little bit healthier. Maybe the light goes on, you know, because last year, before the bye week, we were pretty bad. We got mollywopped by San Francisco. We got beat down by the Cardinals. Our offense looked putrid. And then all of a sudden things clicked after the bye week. Maybe that's the case this year. Maybe we can turn it around and be a credible team. We're not in the worst position in the world, being 3-3, knowing how front-loaded our schedule is. We got a lot of games that are tough. We got San Francisco, we've got the Falcons, and then we got the Eagles. If we can get two of those games and get wins, man, we're looking pretty damn good. But we'll see what we'll see. Right now, we're dealing with the bye week and trying not to lose that. And tomorrow, I got to deal with Philly 500 and Dan Salio. So, you know, it's going to be hard on a brother out here. It's going to be hard out here for a pimp. But you know what? Unlike Philly 500, who didn't show up last Wednesday, I'm going to be a grown-ass man and show up. But here's the thing. We got Jerry Jones saying we're not going to be active in the trade deadline. Surprise, surprise. That you can't just find players, even though, you know, Amari Cooper was just traded to Buffalo and Devontae Adams was just traded to the Jets. And I think Cam Akers was just traded as well. So, you know, you see other teams moving and making plays, just not the Cowboys. Be that as it may. It's probably too late for this season to make things change. But maybe if the pressure continues with the fire the GM, if the natives stay restless long enough and keep this pressure on Jerry Jones, who literally looks like he's feeling it. Because he not only got pissed off at Sean and RJ and so on, tried to clean it up and just looked even dumber. Because he literally said, you know, if it's the people that I pay, you know, I don't want to hear them questioning what I do. If it's Joe the fan, that's okay. Or people who are experts, that's okay. So it's like, wait a minute. So are you saying Sean and RJ don't know shit? Did you literally just throw them under the bus? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Basically, what it sounded like, if I'm reading between the lines, is you guys are the village idiots that are supposed to toe the company line and make me look good. But ain't nobody making Jerry look good anymore. And people have finally gotten tired of the ineptitude. Because it's time for Jerry Jones to admit he's lost. It's time for Jerry Jones to admit that he's lost. And what I'm talking about is the 30-year mistake of firing Jimmy Johnson. That for 30 years, Jerry Jones has tried to prove that it wasn't Jimmy Johnson. That it was not Jimmy Johnson the reason why we won the Super Bowl. It was about me, the narcissist. And that he has literally wasted 30 years. He has wasted incredible players here. From Tony Romo to Des Bryant's. DeMarcus Ware's lucky enough to get out and get his, but the Jason Witten's. The Zeke in his prime time. I hope it's not going to be Dak. But this whole need for Jerry Jones to prove that it was the team that he put together. The guy who said any number of 500 coaches could have coached the team that I put together. Well, Jerry, guess what? Guess what, buddy? You didn't have how many of those guys? Chan Gailey? What's the white hair curly guy? You had him. You had Bill Parcells. He was one of the great ones. You had Wade Phillips. You had Jason Garrett. And now you got Mike McCarthy. So were those six guys not six of the 500 coaches that you're talking about? Were they not included in that list? Because you're the one putting the team together. You just said any number of 500 coaches. We didn't have six. We didn't have six with the teams that you put together. And none of them seem to be able to win. None of them seem to win. Because, see, this is what the whole problem boils down to, everybody. The ego of Jerry Jones not wanting to give credit to Jimmy Johnson is the reason he will not give up being the GM. Because here's the problem, and this is ultimately the cycle of life that will be the death of the Cowboys ever winning a Super Bowl. Because if Jerry Jones were to admit he was wrong, he'd have to hire somebody else who could do the job. And if somebody comes in to do the job and actually does it, then Jerry Jones will look at that as, I'm a failure, as opposed to what it should be, that I was wise enough to realize that I can't do the job, but I'm wise enough to find the guy who will. You see the conundrum here? Jerry Jones made his bed by firing Jimmy Johnson when everybody said, what are you doing? You won 2 Super Bowls. You had built a dynasty. I turn around and say any number of 500 coaches could win with the team I put together. And you proceeded to prove your theory. And through the course of 30 years, you've been putting together the team. You've had 6 different coaches, and none of them have been winning the Super Bowl. In fact, you've won, what, 4 playoff games? Jerry can admit he failed. Jerry can't admit that Jimmy was the main reason they won. And Jerry is the reason why he won't give it up. But you, me, all my brethren, the Cowboys Mafia, you know, the Law Nations, the Jay Tucks out there, the Vosh Lombardis, all of us questioning and putting a light on the ineptitude of Jerry and Stephen Jones might be the only thing that saves us. It might be the only thing that saves us. Because until Jerry changes Jerry, it don't matter who he hires as a coach. You can hire Bill Belichick, but if you are literally saying people I write a check to don't question me about what I've done, how's Bill Belichick going to do anything? How's Bill Belichick? And this ain't new. Remember Bill Parcells? If I'm going to cook the meal, I need to buy the groceries. And I'm going to tell you, if somebody cooks the meal, damn, don't send my wife out and say, hey, honey, I need this, and this to cook dinner. First of all, she ain't coming back for hours. She gonna be out all these other places and things like that. I'm gonna be sitting here waiting, right? For her to get back because, while I'm out, I'm gonna go ahead and go to DSW, and I'm gonna go, to Target, and I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx and everything. And I'm sitting here trying to cook the meal, and I ain't even got the groceries. And then when she does come back, half of the things I asked her to get, she done forgot. And the other half are the wrong kind. And that's the problem right there in a nutshell for Cowboys coaches. Jerry's doing the shopping. Whew. It's been a crazy, crazy day. I've had ups. No, actually, I've had ups. It's been mostly downs. This is up because I'm talking to you guys at the end of the day. That I have the opportunity to go to bed, and maybe tomorrow will be a new day, a new birth, and maybe it'll be something better. Maybe. And I've been blessed with having this day. Tomorrow morning, I'm meeting one of you guys because he's giving me some stuff to give away here for the channel. And I have something else that's actually good news too. Sometimes hard work pays off. I found out that the city of Waynesboro, at the city council meeting, a week from Tuesday, I think it's on the 19th, is going to honor me and Tracy for saving the red brick house. I am so prideful, so full of joy about that I feel like I did the right thing. That saving that piece of history will be my mark on the world. That after I'm dead and gone, that place will be standing, and it's because of me and my wife. And for me, that's a good feeling. So good people, remember, tell the people you love how much you love them. Because you might not get the chance again, and I love you guys. And keep the pressure on Jerry Jones. And hope that my AC, my heat pump, works until I can get another one out here. Peace out.